How you going? Right, so here we are. We're just going to give you a quick rundown of the boat, and we're going to we've ordered a new Minn Kota for it, so we're just going to go through the bits and pieces we've ordered and just give you a bit of a rundown before it goes on, and maybe we'll give you a bit of a demo once it's fitted. These are the bits and pieces we got. Minn Kota, 112 pound, 36 volt, 72 inch shaft, because it's kind of the boat's quite deep, so we need a fairly long shaft. We're going to hopefully next week get a bracket welded on here somewhere, or here, and mount it to there, have it so it bolts down there. It's the plan anyway. We've got 3 batteries. I've already put one in the boat, but these are the batteries. So 120 amp hour, 12 volts each. Now I had to get these slimline ones because of where I was putting them in the boat. So there's battery. So there's 3 of those, weigh about 32 kilos each. This is pretty heavy. Next thing we've got is the quick release bracket. I haven't actually opened this up yet. We'll give a bit of a look at it. This is the heavy duty one. You have to use this with the 36 volt, 120 pound shafts. You can't use the small ones. Otherwise, apparently Minn Kota won't warrant them if something happens. Anyway, that's the quick release bracket. Pretty heavy duty. Pops out of there. So that'll mount on the bracket we get welded on, and that goes onto the motor, and then it pops into there like that somehow. Bolts in. So there's a quick release bracket.
How much is that roughly?
$400. Not cheap.
In Minn Kota,
everything
roughly?
from Minn Kota is expensive. It's probably, the motor itself was around $800 more than a motor guide, which I did want a motor guide originally, but went to buy it and the shop was closed, so I tried ringing and it was closed, so we got impatient. I ordered this one.
And your batteries?
Batteries, I got those just from a caravan place. Slimline batteries. They're a bit more expensive because I've got the slimlines. Had to have them.
So they're about 1,000, 1,100 or something?
1,100 for the 3, about 360 each or something. Next thing we've got is for the quick release bracket, we've got a heavy duty 72 amp plug, so we can take the motor off when it's not being used, because we're out in the open, so I'll probably take it off when we're not using it, so no one knocks it off. That just plugs into there. Again, everything from Minn Kota is expensive, heavy duty. These are 70 amp, so it's pretty heavy duty. 70 amp, 60 amp circuit breaker, which you need to have. So manual reset circuit breaker. Cabling, heavy duty tinned cable, so it's good quality cable. It's like about 15 bucks a metre, it's pretty expensive, but it's good cable. And you also need some crimps to suit your batteries and your circuit breakers and whatever else.
Sure.
Crimps, so they're different sizes depending on how big your battery connections are, but they're the right size for ours. So you need some of those, and you'll need a set of these to crimp the lugs on. Crimping tool. Yep, just a big crimping tool to crimp the lugs on. And then, to keep all the batteries charged and maintained while we're at home, we have a triple bank 20 amp charger. I've had one of these before and they're really good. So basically that'll mount somewhere near the batteries, and then there's a cable for each battery to keep them maintained. So one on each of those. That goes into 240 when we get home to keep them topped up. But 120 amp hour we should get easily a full day without needing to charge it while we're out using it. So these are about 450 bucks, 480, something like that. Not cheap, but need them to keep the batteries maintained and charged.
So roughly, without fitting so far, is about $5,000.
About 5.5 or something, all up.
And then your welding costs?
Yeah, about $300 plus the bar work, change the handrail. So I'm thinking about $500 for that.
So we're looking around 6.
About 6 fitted.
Yeah.
And I'm going to fit it all up myself. It's a pretty easy job. Getting back onto these. They say you can charge batteries individually, but this just makes it easier. Just plug it in, does it all in one go. Well, let's open up the Minn Kota.
So this is heavy, right?
Yeah, very heavy. On the box. Right?
Yeah. $50.8 kilograms.
Jesus, yeah. Heavy bugger, heavy in the side.
Yeah.
Bag of goodies. Oh, some shit like that.
Da da da.
There it is. Put it on the side. So that's the plan, is to, alright, just small little lugs. So the plan is to plug this into there. So plug the power into that, plug.
Oh, that's just a plug.
Change this over, put that into there so we can take it off when we're not using it.
Yeah.
Thought it was 3 wire, but only 2. Got duped there. Just told it was 3 wires. That's the remote control. Pretty fancy.
It's pretty big.
Hmm.
Some people wear them on their lanyards, so.
Yeah, it's bigger than the motor guide one. But it's got a little digital display, the motor guide one didn't.
Besides the shop being closed, was there any other decisions that led you to go Minn Kota over motor guide?
Try something different.
There's nothing outstanding in there.
I think not
Because
really.
$800 is a big difference.
Yeah, there's got a, apparently got some auto assist, so you can drop it down and lift it up, because we decided not to go, I decided not to go with the auto deploy version, because there was a few dramas with them online and people talked me out of it. So, and we got pretty easy access to the front of our boat anyway, got a bit of a walkway around. So I was decided against the auto deploy, and plus it was an extra $2,000. So, and for that, walk out the front, drop it down, and it's supposed to have some sort of gas assist or some gas assist to lift it up and down. But I don't know how that works, because I haven't never used one. But as we'll find out, we've got some feature where it helps you lift them up and down somehow. I don't know how it works. I suppose we'll find out. Oh, this is the 3rd wire, maybe. Maybe that's the 3rd wire. This is the heading sensor for them. Helps uses some of the features. So they've got a few other features that the motor guide doesn't have. Plus, the motor guide shop was closed on the day. 2 days actually. I tried to pick it up and they were both closed both days. So I ordered it for someone else. Show you where the battery's going to go. Up the front, preferably, rather than the back, because it's like 90 kilos. We have a perfect little spot here for them, underneath here. Hence why I had to get the slimline ones. 3 batteries will fit into there, side by side, and I'll probably put the charger up under the bunk somewhere. There's some room up underneath. Charger will go in there.
And what made you choose this particular spot on the boat?
It's central. It's in the centre, so it's to keep the centre of gravity in the middle rather than having batteries on one side. And also underneath the bunks is fairly limited height, so I had to use these style of batteries. That's normally where the toilet goes. We don't use toilets, so don't have porta potties on boats. That's what the ocean's for. And that's one like that. That's about it. While we're here, we'll give you a bit of a quick show you our new GPS. I'll turn the batteries on. We've just replaced the GPS as well. I had an old Lowrance global map, like original from when this thing was purchased, when the boat was bought back in 2008-9. This was replaced a few years ago, so it's a Fruno 587. So it's only a few years old, which seems to be pretty good. Pretty happy with that, so we thought we'd leave that in. And we got rid of the little Lowrance and put a new Garmin 8412xsv, I think they're called. Anyway, it's pretty fancy machine. Downloaded all the latest charts, so it shows the green zones, some wonkies, all of our marks have been put in. We've got a few in there to go and check out once we get on the water. This machine will also do engine data as well. I've got it hooked up to the Suzuki, so we'll be able to see fuel usage and all that sort of stuff. Go back to, still working out how to use it all.
What made you decide to buy this? Because it's a little bit dearer than...
The Garmin, again, something different. Last time I had a Simrad, so I thought I'd get something different.
Yeah.
So this one, bought a second hand, but it was only a couple months old. So I got it for about the same price as the new Simrad, and these are better featured than the Simrad. They're high resolution, plus they'll do pan optics down the track if we want to. So you can see here we can do engines. It gives us lots of stuff once it's turned on. So they're pretty cool, and you can have, we'll do a little bit of run through that once we actually get to when it's actually learn how to use it properly.
Yeah.
That's wired up. But I've still got to put a GT51 transducer on that as well for our side imaging and down imaging. So that's coming next week, hopefully. But what this also does, it has data on the charts that people can input from through Active Captain. So what that people do is they put their version of the charts in as they're going through the channel here, and it'll actually give you a shaded area of the best route where people have come out of the channel here. They've gone up there, or they've come out here and they've gone around the buoys where it's deeper. You see where it's shaded? That's where people have charted. So that's the recommended route out. And it also does something to do with the chart knows your best route. So if you're going over here, say we want to go, if we want to go over to here, rather than plot a course, if we want to go to this, for argument's sake, we're going to plot a course. Rather than plot a course, say you're going there, and it'll give you the best. It'll recommend the best route to get there through
the data of everyone else's.
Not only that, but the chart data as well. So it'll recommend a good best route to get there. Like it won't do a direct line across the island. It'll go around it for you without having to plot a course. So that's just a feature of the charts and this unit, I guess. Oh, someone doing it now.
Yeah.
Okay. So we put a.
Hang on, wait. But for the camera, we look.
Alright, so we put a new sounder in it. Actually put that up there. We use that for gauges. Hooked up to the engine. And this one is just one of the later Garmin 8412, I think it is. 12-inch touchscreen. Does all the gadgets and latest type things. I've just got it set up so you got GPS, you got chart, traditional sonar or chirp sonar, and just fuel flow when we're underway. Gives you speed and RPM, or gigs, all sorts of stuff you can do. Different types of screens.
And one thing that's been good is the green zones are on the.
Oh yeah,
map.
So the green zones are all listed on here, so you can.
So you can see where we've just skirted them earlier when we caught those fish.
Yeah. That's about it. Put these on first. Terminals. So don't lose them. So it's pretty difficult to try and find these batteries, the right size to fit in that area. And like I said, they're more expensive, but I don't too much about it. I have a 3-year warranty, so it says 26 months on there, which is kind of weird. But I thought they were 3-year warranty. Put a cable tie around them, a couple of eyelets in the bottom. That's the plan at this stage anyway.
Cable tie, like one of those plastic things.
Nah, sorry, not cable tie, a ratchet strap.
Yeah.
Bit of weight there. It doesn't affect it too much. Should be right. So there. Goes back on there. That. Made for it. A little close now. Yep, it even closes. Perfect.
Woohoo! Clever man. Go help Dad.
Adjusting these rod holders I've just recently put in. They're a Dubro product from the US. Especially designed for, these are the tournament style hangers here. It's a spring loaded clip. It goes in here. Goes into there. And that's sprung loaded. So these reels into that, clip into there, and then hang up into there. And they're like solidly locked in.
Why have you chosen to do that to your reels?
Because if you have them hanging in the round ones,
Like these reels are hanging.
They flap around, but overheads hang down lower.
Oh,
and these
okay.
are just designed for overhead with the harness lugs. They're just a better quality. Just better for overheads. Just got to get another rod for this reel.
Of course you do. Everyone needs to get another rod for their reel or get another reel for their rod.
The new Metallica 22 speed I've just got today. I'm looking forward to giving that a crack. And just got to pick up another.
Is that a trolling?
Yeah, it's just use it for all sorts of things. That's a top of the line Shimano 2-speed outfit. Add that, sort of adjustable up and make sure they're all sort of straight. They're not too bad now, it's pretty close. So yeah, one more rod and I'm good to go. I'll take that reel with me when we go to town next and buy another rod. Another Therese. Like your Therese rods. So we've got the Minn Kota installed. Batteries are in here. 320 amp hour batteries. There's like about 100 kilos of batteries there. They're bloody heavy. So I noticed it when we went out the other day. It was a bit bow heavy, so I might have to relocate a couple down the back. Get the FO if it causes me too much grief. Charger for the batteries, just a Mariner Pro Sport 20 amp. 3 bank, so it charges each battery individually. Each got a connection to the charger, so that keeps them all charged and maintained. Yeah, wiring, it's got a little plug up there and a circuit breaker. Wiring, yeah, it's pretty basic. Wiring's all pretty straightforward. Wiring just runs up underneath here and underneath here for the charger. That's pretty much it. It's all independent from everything else. That just runs that. And walk out the front and have a look at the actual Minn Kota itself. You can sort of see how we have to deploy it. Rather than spend the extra $2,000 on the auto deploy, we opted just to go manual deploy. So it's, for this boat here, it's really easy to climb out the front. There's a little walkway here. You can just walk out the front. So I think if I had a boat that didn't have this walkway and you had to climb the hatch every time, or you had to climb over a windscreen, then I probably would have looked at the auto deploy. But for me, this is pretty straightforward. Pretty easy to deploy. So yeah, to put it in, there's the bracket we've got. Welded on, quite a big bracket, a lot bigger than we thought it was going to be, but to get it all so it fitted down there we had to come out a bit. Yeah, really easy to deploy. Push the button, push it out, ankle in the way, push it out and deploy it that way. Pretty straightforward. Bit of wood in there. And same to put it away. Roll it around there, clicks in. There we go. Working, got it on spot lock at the moment, seems to be good. Just hold it there for an hour or so.
Oh, I'm in the way. Oh, it's long.
What's that? Just none of that. Done.
Oh, I think my leg's in all that video.
Wiring again just goes up under here, quick release bracket. So if we need to take it off, I can take it off. And the plug, big 70 amp plug under there, so I can unplug it if I need to. Take it off for any reason. If it's too heavy, those two batteries are heavy, I'm going to put one here, one on this tray here. One that side, one up the middle, up the front. That should distribute the weight a bit better. Just needs a bit of extra wiring, but it should be alright, no biggie. Yeah, bracket at the front. Pretty basic, just a basic everyday bracket. Guy from Forest Beach did it. Ian
Simpson's welding solutions.
Aluminium welding. Aluminium welding, yeah. Really did an excellent job. It was really good. Really happy with what he did.
And is good value, hey? Good quality, yeah.
It's pretty good. So he did that. It's 112 pound, 72 inch shaft. Rotor, 36 volt. Turn it back and show what else he did. He made up this really cool door, so that when we're not around, I can just pop that over the entrance to the cabin. Put a panel on. Keep all my stuff locked up inside. Keep the honesties out anyway. He also did a couple of transducer brackets for me. This one here, which we'll probably use as a future proof, just in case I need to get another transducer, because you can never have too many transducers. Or we decide to put a transom light or something, we can use that. And he did another one over this side, which I've got my Garmin GT51 transducer on for the Garmin 8412. Tapped a couple of the holes up here that were for a guy, the previous owner had a downrigger mounted there, which I don't use. It's put off. Those overhead, those rod holders are really good. All fully adjustable. Gets the rods out of the way. Works out.
So you got tracks going across. Is that part of the same system?
Yep.
But you just buy different fittings.
Well, you can buy the tournament series, which are the overheads, which are the two that hang down lower.
Yeah.
Or the round ones adjusted every day. You can use them for overheads as well, but the other ones are better.
And you got different size clips up the other end.
Yeah, I had to get the longer J hooks to. Some of them are short up. See, there's only a couple of short ones on there. Anyway, the longer ones, I had to get longer ones so they would miss the framework of the canopy. So I had to get those longer J hooks, but they worked out pretty well.
Have you got any other mods or things that you want to do with the boat?
At this stage, maybe just get that weight distribution down. I've removed 30 metres of chain plus a big anchor at the front to try and reduce a bit of weight at the front. So we'll see how that goes with the new batteries in there. And if that's still a bit weighty at the front, I'll relocate the batteries. Besides that, and a new 300 Merc V8 at some point.
any Merc sponsors? Yeah. Also, I want to get rid of the Bundy Bear.
Oh yeah, that's going.
We're actually going to go against superstition and change the boat name.
Yeah, that'll come. We'll show you that later on. But there, we're going to change the name once we decide to do it. That's it, really. Oh, and fix the trailer. I've got a bit of work on the trailer just to make it easier to launch and retrieve. A couple of new rollers and adjust the skids out a bit.
Alrighty, hope you liked that video. If you think that you learned something, give us a big like. If you've got any questions, we'll do our best to answer them. Pop them in the comments below. And stick around and subscribe and see us in the next video. See ya.
Say bye, Pepsi.
Bye, Peps. I even shook his head. Bye.
See ya.